I drove a Whimo. I didn't drive it. I was in a Whimo last week. It was pretty awesome.
My friend just got stuck in one. It gave it a 404 message. And he had to get out.
God.
Yeah.
Could you get out?
Yeah, it said to wait because someone was coming, but it said it would be like 30 minutes. So he ditched it.
Yeah.
While we were talking relationships, specifically dumbass Tyler's, you can't call her girlfriend yet.
No, they haven't even held hands yet.
Yeah. God forbid, right, Craig?
God forbid.
I'm saving myself for marriage when it comes to holding hands.
I know. That's just too naughty.
It's like the Duggars.
Holding hands.
Probably going to do like soaking, too.
Right. Got to move that bed around.
I forgot about soaking.
Yep.
Soaking. The Mormons do that.
Soaking's making a big comeback that people are just talking about it.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
So it doesn't count. It doesn't count, I guess, as intercourse unless you're thrusting.
Yeah.
So what the Mormon kids are doing to get around that is like the dude will stick it in and he'll just leave it there, and then somebody else like shakes the bed.
Oh my God.
Isn't that dumb?
I've never heard of that before.
Technically, you're not moving.
Well, look, I thought it was kind of like the rules of a touchdown. Like once you broke the plane,
Right.
like that's intercourse.
Yeah.
So once you're in, that's intercourse.
I love a good religious loophole.
Right? I mean, I love a good loophole.
Yeah.
But
I thought oral was the only loophole.
No.
No.
Wow.
No.
Sometimes it's backdoor is the loophole.
Yes, backdoor is the loophole from what I hear.
Oh, okay, Sammy.
that's what she's been told.
Well, because like what you said, when you
According
don't
to a
break the
friend.
plane.
I'm still
Hyped
a
up
good
quick.
girl.
Yeah.
That is big with the Catholics, apparently.
Yeah, just the tip.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just the tip. We still got to find Menji a girlfriend,
Right.
but we'll have to get into kind of what he's looking for.
I know.
You know,
I have no idea.
Yeah, like what kind of thing is he looking for? What kind of person is he interested in? What is more importantly, what kind of person is he not interested in?
Yeah.
You know. Do you remember Venn diagrams from school?
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah, with the circles.
Yeah, so you'd mash circles together to show, what different things had in common. So it'd be like this, and you see where they intersect, and you ever seen one of those menaces?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Okay. Well, this chick posted a video explaining her new version. It's called the Venn diagram.
Okay.
And a lot of chicks seem to think it's extremely accurate. I want to get the lady's opinion here. It's supposed to predict what kind of guy you're dealing with and how dateable he is. And it's based on three main factors: how smart, how nice, and how handsome he is.
Mm-hmm.
If he's more than one, it might actually be a red flag. The four possible combinations and what she says they mean. If he's smart and nice, he's probably a nerd.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If he's smart and handsome, he's probably a jerk.
Mm.
If he's handsome and nice, he's probably dumb.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so do you agree? Well, we'll go down the list here, ladies. Just say agree or disagree. If he's smart and nice, he's probably a nerd.
Agree.
Agree.
Agree, yes.
Okay.
Hard agree.
Part agree?
Hard agree.
Hard agree.
Yeah.
If he's smart and handsome, he's probably a jerk.
Yes. Dated some of those.
I'm on the
They
fence about this one.
Know it
Yeah, me
all.
too.
I don't think
Yeah.
this one's always so true.
I agree with this one.
Okay. If he's handsome and nice, he's probably dumb.
I don't necessarily agree with that one.
Yeah, this
either.
one I'm not sure about.
No,
either.
I do agree with I've dated a lot of dum-dums, and yeah, they're cute, but what do you do with them after?
Handsome, nice, probably dumb.
I agree.
But
Do you
it's
agree?
also stereotypical, I think.
Right, but
Well,
stereotypes
stereotypes
exist
based
for a
in
reason.
truth.
Right, but I don't necessarily think it's always true, I guess is my point.
I think
Is
that's
it
more
true more
Nothing's
than it's
ever
not?
always
Yeah,
true,
nothing's
but
Yeah.
like,
always.
as
Is
a
it
general,
true more
yeah.
than it's not? I
Correct.
agree.
Look,
Yeah.
I don't date dudes, but I'm around them, and I agree with this list.
Yeah, I think it's
So
pretty
what would
good.
you say? What would you say Andy is?
So
So
he's
again,
all three,
smart, nice,
baby.
handsome.
Good
He's
one.
all three.
Smart, nice, handsome.
Don't fall into the trap, Gina.
Well, do I have to lose one? Because I think he's all three. I wouldn't have married him.
Right.
Well, there you go. That's a great answer.
I mean, I think he's smart. I think he's nice. I think he's handsome.
Hmm.
Would-
All
am
right,
I
we're not
supposed to
gonna
drop?
we're not going to get honest.
No,
answers.
and he has a big.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
All right.
Top of the list.
I don't know which one I would drop. I really do think.
What
he's all
about
three.
Steamboat Willie? What would you say?
I mean, that's the problem. Gina's problem is that they're all three, which is
Oh.
that, and like he's very
Oh,
nerdy
babes.
for sure. Like
Yeah.
I agree that smart and nice is nerdy. He's a huge nerd, but he's also very cute.
And I think to Woody's point, this girl's talking about the kinds of dudes you date. We all dated these dudes and dropped them, and then we found one that hits all three.
Sure.
Oh, and it says if he's smart, nice, and handsome, you're out of luck. He's probably gay.
Oh.
That's what she says.
Well, you know what?
That's her.
Cheating.
She's the one that came up with this. It's her thing.
I'm the one that's constantly losing out nights to Tony Horton.
Yeah,
so I think
true.
she might be right about that.
Yeah, because Andy keeps going over to Tony Horton's
Yeah,
house, the
for
P90X dude.
Still
Extended,
going on?
Yeah.
extended periods of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a red flag. Right?
Yeah.
There's an old one about chicks that is extremely accurate. Looking at the three factors: sane, hot, single can only be two. Like no chick is all three. So if she's hot and single, she's not sane. If she's sane and hot, she's not single.
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
Sane, hot, single?
Yeah. So you can't be all three.
And if
Whatever.
she's sane and
It's like
single,
pick
she's
any
not
two:
hot.
sane, hot, single. Greg, pick two.
Hot and sane.
So if she's hot and sane, she's not single. If she's sane and single, she's not hot.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
You can't be all three. Now this other guy, this is pretty funny. He broke it down for the fellas and older dude, and he said this is in his life experience. He has found this is true. He took it a step further.
It's everything a young man needs to know about women. I've developed this on my own over 46 years of living on the earth. So
Now he's on in front of a whiteboard. And he's
Okay.
Oh,
working
I know
working this out. Yeah.
this is how it works. You have your crazy axis and your hot axis. Hot is, as usual, measured from 0 to 10. We're all familiar with that.
Yeah. Morgan loves that.
Oh yeah.
On the scale of 1 to 10.
ranking.
So, yeah,
Ranking.
right.
Crazy is measured from 4 to 10 because, of course, there's no such thing as a woman who's not at least a 4 crazy.
Oh, good one.
As a rule, this is your no-go zone. We do not hang around and date and marry women who are not, at least in our mind, a 5. So this is your no-go zone. You don't go here. We just rule this out. Life is better this way. That's the way it is. All right? Above a 5 and to about an 8 and below the crazy line, this is your fun zone. You can hang out here and meet these girls and spend time with them. That's your fun zone, but keep in mind when you're in the fun zone, you want to move out of the fun zone to a more permanent location.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's only good for so long.
So that's the fun zone, okay? Above the crazy line, we have the danger zone. This is your redheads, your strippers, anyone named Tiffany. This is hairdressers. This is where your car gets keyed. You get a bunny in the pot. Your tires get slashed, and you wind up in jail.
Yeah.
But at this point, understand something. Above an 8 hot, and between about a 7 and a 5 crazy, this is your wife zone. Okay. When you meet this girl, you should consider a long-term relationship. Now, below a 5 crazy and above an 8 hot, this is your unicorn zone. These things don't exist.
Oh, God.
If you find a unicorn, please capture it safely, keep it alive. We'd like to study it and maybe look at how to replicate that.
All right.
Dang.
So funny.
Agreed.
Yeah, mostly true,
Based
I
on my
think.
experience, that is absolutely true.
Yeah, he seems like he's had some rough goes of relationships.
Yeah.
But like sane, hot, single, that also holds true.
Yeah.
I think he's had the common go of a male in
Yeah.
the dating
Yeah,
world.
the same with hey,
Yeah.
if the woman one's true, the
Yeah.
dude one's true.
That's true.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. 877-44 Woody. You can hit us up with a text. Let us know if you agree or disagree. Over to 22987. Somebody texting over. Smart, nice, and handsome equals small PP.
Aw.
Not in my case.
Oh, okay.
Well, then one of them
Unicorn, I
must
gotta
be
keep
off.
him alive
Yeah.
and study him.
No, one of them must be off then. She just doesn't want to tell us what it is.
Yeah,
I know
right.
which one
He's
it
either
is.
not smart, not handsome.
He's
or was the
pretty
other one?
smart and
Alright.
funny or
yeah.
sane.
No,
Yeah.
it's
What was it?
Hot,
Smart,
and
nice,
Smart,
handsome.
nice, handsome.
and
He's very nice.
endowed.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess he's not. Oh.
Oh, she almost.
Yeah.
Well, he always-
almost.
He
found the
I'll tell you
truth.
this.
You have
He
to pick one.
always tells me that I'm smarter than he is.
Okay.
So maybe that one.
So he's an idiot.
He's dumb as a bag of wet hair.
Yeah. That is pretty dumb. Wet hair. Everybody knows how dumb that is.
It's pretty stupid.
Huh, I wonder what's going on here, you guys.
What?
If you drive for Uber, you're in luck. The company is offering you another way to make money
Okay.
that doesn't include trips or deliveries.
Oh.
They just made this announcement that drivers have the option to complete digital tasks, and those tasks would be used to help train AI. So things like a driver recording themselves speaking, submitting documents in different languages, uploading images. And it's all part of a new pilot program that Uber is running to bring AI more to the forefront. And it also stems from the idea that drivers want more ways to earn when they're not on the road. Now, I wonder what they're going to do with this.
Make you
I
obsolete?
already heard a whole breakdown on this from some tech guys on why they're doing all this.
Yeah,
stuff.
it's called, hey, let's figure out these other things you guys do besides drive the car so that we can automate that too.
Right.
Yeah, so because they go, hey, we're gonna automate the cars, and
Right.
with like companies like Waymo and
Right.
like all the
These
driverless
driverless vehicles, yeah.
and your other jobs are like, I don't know, helping food deliveries and all this
Upload
stuff.
documents,
Yeah.
these different things. Again, how you speak.
Translation.
Exactly. So,
We're little
gonna-
experiment
So like
rats.
digging your own grave.
Exactly.
Exactly. Here's a shovel. We're going to need to be at least 6 feet
Yeah.
deep.
But at least you're getting
3 foot
paid.
wide.
Yeah, but you're
At
gonna
least
get
you're getting
though.
paid
On the
For
way
now.
down.
On the
Take
way
that money
out.
now and go.
Yeah,
Yeah, for now.
But it's one of those excuses. Somebody's going to do it. Might as well be you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
pretty much.
It's gonna happen.
I mean, it's happened traditionally.
Yep.
I've seen it happen where somebody gets brought in and they're basically being trained by the person who they're replacing, but the person that they're replacing has no idea.
Right.
They have no idea that that's
Yeah.
happening.
They just want to shadow you. No big deal.
I just want to see
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's I don't know. I drove a Waymo. I mean, I didn't drive it. I was in a Waymo last week. It was pretty awesome.
My friend just got stuck in one. It gave it a 404 message. And he
Oh
had to
my
get out.
God.
Yeah.
Could you
error?
get out?
Yeah,
Yeah, it said to wait because someone was coming, but it said it would be like 30 minutes. So he's like, he ditched it.
yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's not gonna be perfect right when it starts.
Well, yeah, of course.
Gina, didn't you say there was an HR woman that you was in charge of the list of all the people to be fired, and then
She had to fire herself.
She had to fire herself.
Oh, really?
Yep. It was big turnover, big layoffs. And she said, you know what? We never like to do this. It doesn't feel good. And so she went to the higher up. So it was all done after like 2 weeks. And they're like, bad news. And she had to sign all the paperwork that she was giving everybody else the last 2 weeks and fire herself.
Oh, so they let her do all the
Yeah.
dirty work.
Yep.
And then they let her go?
And then she had to
Indeed
fire
they did.
herself.
Oh, that blows.
I was-
Self-fire.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw something similar happen where they had the assistant walking around and grabbing everyone to bring into the GM's office, and they were getting let go. So everyone knew that if she came and got you, they were getting let go, and they were going in alphabetical order, and all of a sudden she was next on the list. Let her go, and then they had to find someone else to go around. They didn't even wait till
And
the
do
end.
the rest
They
of
should
the
have skipped her.
Yeah.
The Grim Reaper.
Yeah, they went back to the A's and they
Right.
just went through until they found someone who was capable.
That's when you hide under your desk.
That's
You know?
shows
Oh,
you
easy.
how smart everybody is.
It is a skill set that not everybody has. I've been a part of it a few different times where somebody needs to be let go, and it blows.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah, you feel bad. And what's crazy, they just did a round of cuts around here, and there are so many rules that the managers are told that when they speak to people, there's only certain things that they're allowed to say.
Yeah,
But
they
one
have-
of the things they're not allowed to say, I'm sorry. I'm really sorry this is happening.
That's like
You-
admitting fault or
you
whatever.
can't say-
like
you-
in a car accident.
yeah, you're not allowed, like the HR directive is you cannot say that.
You have
I
to go
go,
through
well,
a script.
so no, but still, it's like,
Yeah.
as a human being, like no empathy.
Yeah.
Like, hey, maybe this person wasn't great at their job. Maybe they're not the right fit. Maybe whatever the reason is that they're in this situation. Maybe it's simply just a financial decision. It's a budget cut.
Yeah,
or
nothing to
what-
do with
Yeah,
performance.
just
Yeah,
layoff.
like you're not allowed to have, or you can't show empathy.
You know what? It's
Or is
funny.
this just because everybody's litigious?
Yes, and I think that's such a good point because it just when all the layoffs and radio and all this stuff, they always bring it back to themselves. You know, I feel bad doing this. This never feels good for me. You know, like they want to turn it around so you feel sorry for the person firing
Because
you.
they can't say
Exactly.
They can't say I know this sucks. I'm really sorry.
Correct.
I've had people say that to me in the past. I've been fired a number of times. I never took it personally.
Yeah.
It's a business. It sucks, but man, like when people have to go through and just one after the other after the other,
Mm-hmm.
like that takes it. It's like how people who are police officers or firefighters, they see stuff all the time. Like how do you
You get
you
jaded.
gotta have a certain emotional skill set for that.
Yes.
I think
When I got
Thick
fired,
skin.
I was told 5 words. So we're letting you go.
that's it.
That was it.
Bye.
And then
You're like, okay, terrific.
Sign here.
All right.
And then any questions? I said, can you tell me why? That would be my number one
Yeah,
question.
why?
Yeah, why?
And
We're
they
breaking up.
can't.
They said, I think they said changing directions or something like
We're
that.
going a different direction.
terrific.
All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
So we're letting you go.
Take care. As we get into another new hour, insensitivity training for a politically correct world. We're talking about Uber, and they're offering their drivers some money to do these things that are basically it's training AI to be able to take over those aspects of
To replace them.
like some of what the Uber drivers do.
Uh-huh.
Document uploading and different things in different languages
Yeah,
and speaking and
translations.
conversational type of things, so it can learn. And then we got into the whole thing about, when HR, whoever has to sit down, a boss, you have to have a certain skill set, I think, emotionally.
Yeah.
And
Or lack of.
And just like Seabass has to be perfect at it.
Oh, dude, it's a
Like,
dream
he
job.
would-
East peas.
yeah. But I mean, there's a good friend, my friend Kevin. He was in a very high level management executive position for a long time, and that stuff would chew him up.
Yeah.
And it would wreck him for even people that he didn't necessarily like.
Oh, really?
Because they were like kind of dicks or whatever, or
Yeah.
even bad workers, and but like he just felt bad because the position, that like all the stuff that comes with that.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
disruption. They have families. They have whatever. Easier with people who aren't performing or who are breaking rules. Like somebody texted over. This is the follow-up 602. One of my largest duties as an HR person is to terminate people in a high turnover business. It's not easy, and it absolutely takes skill, but it's also very easy if they're not doing their job or they broke the rules. I didn't do it to them. I am doing it because of them.
Yeah, Greg.
That being said, they are the ones that there are the ones that break your heart when they're good people but not right for the job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah, that sucks.
Well, you see some of them, and they're like, "Oh, that makes sense."
Yep.
Yeah,
And then the others that
some of them are like, how do they last this long?
I know.
others that are unfireable.
They've been stealing forever.
Yeah, other ones that made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Some follow-ups. Let's go to the After Hours voicemail, of course, after 10 a.m. We always tell you can call in. If you're listening to the podcast, getting caught up, you want to leave us whatever you got. 877-44-WOODY.
Hi, Woody Show. I'm calling, and it's a Tuesday, and I'm crossed. So, been drinking multiple glasses of wine and smoking. But I'm calling you because I just listened to the podcast, the Roe versus Bros. Oh, so good. So good. As a woman listener, love it. Love it. So, tap one for Gina. Like her. Just throwing it out there. Bye.
All right, enjoy your high.
Bye.
Enjoy your buzz.
That was
Sounds
a sweet
awesome.
message.
Yeah.
I like
I thought
her.
we were going to learn something about vaginas or something.
Yeah, right.
okay.
Yeah.
Some
No, just
insight
saying, good
whatsoever.
job.
Does
She
it,
just turned.
does it really go back to the way it was before you had a baby?
Yeah.
That's one of the
Some
things
input
we're
on that.
asking. Yeah. Follow up. We were things that you had to teach to another adult that you were shocked. Like, I can't believe I have to teach an adult how to do this.
All right, so I was listening to the podcast, and you guys were talking about, like, most ridiculous thing that you have to explain to an adult. So my very first girlfriend that I was with, we were probably, like, 18, 19 at the time, and she bought this car. It was her first car, and, she was on this hatchback trend. She really wanted a hatchback, and then, I don't know, 6 months to a year at most later, she's just kind of over it at that point. She's like, I kind of want to get a new car. And I'm telling her, I'm like, well, I mean, that's a terrible idea. Like, you're not going to get nearly as much for it, and then you're going to be in the hole, and you're going to lose money, And she's like, no, I'm just going to sell it to somebody, and then I'll use that money, and I'll buy a new car. And I was like, well, like, the bank paid for your car. You owe the bank money, And she's all, well, not if I don't have the car. And
I like that logic.
she thought that, like, if you sold the car to somebody, that you wouldn't have to pay your loan anymore. And I was like, no, baby, that's not how it works. And then she had the audacity to look at me, and she, like, laughingly said, like, oh, my God, are you serious? Like, do you not know? And she was all, I'll go ask my mom. And I told her, like, with the biggest grin on my face, I was like, yeah, you go ask your mom. Let me
See
know
how that
how it
goes.
goes.
Yeah, she'll be proud.
And then she went and she asked her mom, and she came back with tears in her eyes. And then I, as the boyfriend, had to comfort her. And
You laugh at her.
oh, man. Wild. All right.
Bye. Bye.
He was out of breath with that
wild.
story.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
This couldn't believe it.
If you're the,
She found a loophole.
if you're the
Believe it.
mother, like, and your kid comes to you, and you like, wow, did I fail?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what did I do
Well,
wrong?
I don't
makes you
have the
what-
car anymore, though.
Yeah, but what makes you think
What
that
makes
you
you
still wouldn't
owe the
have
money?
to pay that
Not
off
my
before
car,
you
not my
move on
problem.
to,
Right.
to the next thing?
Yeah.
But I sold it.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
What car?
See, Bank of America, you don't seem to understand.
Yeah, I don't have it anymore.
I don't have the car anymore.
Yeah.
Don't bother the new
It's
person.
gone.
Yeah.
Go here. This is the person I sold
Yeah.
it to on Craigslist.
Here's their number.
Bother him.
Yeah, go call them. They'll make the payment.
He
I like
has
that.
it.
Yeah, bitch be tripping.
Bitch, stupid.
I know you
Right.
can do a transfer of lease, but you can do a transfer of ownership with payments, right?
With an auto loan?
Sure, you
Probably,
You can do
but-
anything.
You'd have to
Take
work,
over
you'd have-
payment.
Well, you'd have to
Yeah.
work that out with the bank, I'm
Yeah.
sure,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It doesn't
'Cause
just
you're-
come with getting rid of the car.
Because if they decide not to pay, you're still the one on the hook for
Right,
it. It's like
right.
co-signing, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
no, but
yes.
I'm sure you can transfer payments.
Yeah, but they would have to be willing to pay however much you owe on the loan too.
Yeah.
But like subleasing, all that's like,
Ugh.
I don't want to get involved
if they
in
don't
any of
pay,
that.
you're screwed.
Yeah, didn't that happen with your RV or?
Well, I offered her because I offered a single mother who needed a place to live my RV on
Aw.
a payment
You're so
plan.
nice.
That Seabass was living in.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was living. And I was moving on up to the
Like,
grown up.
moving on up, like George Jefferson.
So I offered, it was
Physical
like
home.
10 payments. She was going to live in it on like a farm, her friend's farm with her kids in the RV. I was like, okay, that's an interesting story. And then she paid on time and I got all my money eventually, but she would also do things like run red lights. And I would message her, hey, here's the ticket I got from the county. Here's a picture of you driving my RV that's not paid off yet. And nothing, just no response.
So you
whatsoever.
never signed a transfer of liability
Not till the
until the end?
Well, because you do that on your title. You can do that like once you sell. I just got rid of my old Accord, and you do that saying I no longer own this anymore.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that until after it was sold because the title wasn't hers technically then.
Oh, so you finally did resolve that? Just wasn't in the wind with your RV?
No, like everything worked out. She paid for the RV properly, but she would not pay for the parking ticket she got.
From you, that's pretty crazy to have that liability out there, though.
There was something.
I mean, was she hot at least?
No. As you remember, she brought one of her kids with her to see the RV.
Yeah.
Oh, bonus.
There was something. I used some kind of form that I'm sure was legally suspect, but
On a napkin.
right.
Yeah, he
like,
wrote it up.
Signed it in
Yeah.
blood here.
Yeah.
There was something to the effect of, well, I mean, I'm sure I could have gotten come after if she did something
Yeah.
awful.
Yeah, but you can't get blood from a stone. You know, like
Right.
Yeah, but
Touching
you
a
know,
stone.
like, let's
They
say
get blood
she
from
drive.
me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
They're
don't
driving the
touch blood in this
RV, and she runs over a bunch of people.
Well, no, but what I'm saying is like, you trying to recover the money from those tickets that you already got.
yeah.
Like, there's no way you're ever going to get that money back.
I show up. First off, she'll never show up to court.
No.
I'll get a judgment against a single mom living in a cornfield.
Yeah, and she doesn't.
With her kid.
I'm sure she doesn't even have the money. So
Right.
you can try to get money out of somebody all you want, but if they don't have the money,
Right.
they don't have the money.
Yeah.
You can have that judgment till
Right.
whenever. But
Well,
they're
that's
gonna-
like all those civil suits. Like, good luck getting $8 million from this
Yeah.
person. It's really just the principle of the thing.
Yeah, exactly.